Welcome to Rewind the Podcast. Get it right, get it right.
Like Papa John.
Make a bitch go on and on. It's a KAMALANOMENON.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? No,
I
that's
love her.
that's more of a RuPaul laugh.
That was very RuPaul.
She goes. So what you're gonna do is you want to get salt and pepper and butter, and you want to brine the turkey. It's real. Oh, they're telling me I got a minute left.
I like her.
That's the way I tell Raven she has lipstick.
Her silk press.
With Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer.
She goes.
I thought that's too much heat. I use a round brush. A round brush.
Keke was low key kind of dragging her.
No, it's true. I bet that takes forever.
Remember, she goes, "You said that we did it, Joe," and she was like, "Bitch."
But I really was. That is a lot. Like,
Would you ever get a silk press?
I've had a silk press.
Have I seen you with one?
Probably not.
Oh, work. Okay.
It's a lot of heat, as Kamala was saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot of heat. But for her to be able to do it, but she is half Indian, so we got different hair textures.
Yeah, someone said
I can't use no round brush on this 4C.
Well,
4B.
Keke asked if her hair was really thin, and she said no. Still
Really fine.
really fine, really thin. Oh yeah. Sorry, Indian women.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move it on.
Let's move it on.
Speaking of Kamala.
KAMALANOMENON.
A KAMALANOMENON.
Yes.
A what? A KAMALANOMENON.
This time last week, I was asking you, do you think she can win?
Yeah.
And the donations themselves said, "Bitch."
Okay, I have so much to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, so first of all, these Zoom calls are out of control.
With the women.
Okay, so there was originally one with black women,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, so I don't know if you know, but Kamala is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
She's a part of the D9.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the D9. I'm not in it, but shout out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all got on a call to raise all this money, and they were like, we want to raise $1 million in 100 days. They raised $1.7 million in a night. Supposedly, I heard this from Here's the Thing. The Zoom calls typically can only hold 10,000 or 1,000 people, but a woman works in the big part of Zoom,
In the Zoom.
and like opened it up so that all of those people could get on, which I thought was great. So then 2-3 nights later, black men for Kamala got on a call, and they raised $1.5 million. And then Karens for Kamala.
Is that really what it's called?
Karens for Kamala got on there and raised a bunch of money too. Now I think it's the white men's turn.
It's the white men's turn, and then my friend Tanner, friend of the pod, hello Tanner, he posted all the answer the call, the Zoom things. He said, "All right, white gays, it's time to actually do something."
Yeah, okay.
And I said, "You better work, Tanner," instead of just posting brat memes.
Go Tanner.
Did you hear gay people tried to do on Twitter pits out for Kamala? So what about a gay man posing like this?
Oh, pits out.
Pits out.
Why? Why pits? You think?
And that made people want to vote for Kamala. No, that's for you. That's a way for you to show your hole.
But what's the pits got to do with anything? Why
It
couldn't
doesn't.
it be
Gay
tits
people
out?
just want to show their hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So instead of saying, "Hey, register to vote, answer the call, work for a phone bank," they just said, "Pits out for Kamala."
I love that.
That is stupid.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Gay people do better. Does it make you want to vote, or does it make you want to?
Oh, gross.
Exactly.
Well, on another note,
On another
I'm
level.
really excited. I feel like this is the most mobilized, excited anyone's been since Barack Obama.
Oh yeah.
I love that like people are like on board because it could go either way with y'all sometimes. But people
And
are.
y'all know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I learned last week.
But it's just nice that people are mobilized and on board. I think like a bunch of people have registered to vote. That could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Over 700% increase in registrations to vote, and that in young people
In the Gen Zers.
in the little teeny boppers.
Look at y'all doing something other than online optics.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for her. I think she has a chance to win. Now Donald's backing out of these debates, so we'll see. Hopefully, we get the debate we need.
That is what I think is funny. Is you can't be all so when you're going up against Pop. And you think you can be all big and bad because and then now you got someone who could potentially eviscerate you.
This is my thing. Do you think that all of that was planned?
What?
Of the rollout for Joe Biden exiting and Kamala? Because it's giving, the timing is impeccable.
I will say it did cross my mind because it's like, it felt like the announcement came, and then it was ad, press. And I know you do press days, and they get them out immediately, but it was just so fast. But I think, here's what I think. I don't think it was like we've planned this all along. I think once the debate happened, they said, get her started.
Oh, see, I think it was planned all along.
Like from
the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I think that they waited till RNC happened and they got up there and talked about how terrible Joe Biden is because they knew he wasn't going to be the candidate. I think they waited for him to pick a running mate who is so far right and the crazy
who loves to bang couches.
White women. Let me tell y'all something real quick. He
right
is coming for y'all and your children's now. He already said if you don't have none, you're worthless. And if you can't have none, you're worthless. He wants you to have babies, but not via IVF. So white women, this is your time to show how pro-life you are. Get on board, sisters.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I was like, I can't say anything to that because it was good. That was a word.
But I do think it was planned. I think it was like, we're going to let these few chips fall. And because now they've wasted all of this money, all of these resources, all of this time, picked a candidate based off of Joe Biden, and it's not even a Joe Biden ticket.
Have you seen the thing about people who own Trump stores? They're all pissed because they buy hundreds of thousands of dollars of Let's Go Brandon merch. Now they can't sell it.
That literally makes
that
me
is
wet.
so funny. But also,
Ew! No, it was a joke.
But my thing is, first of all, a good catchphrase lasts all throughout time, so maybe it just wasn't that good of a catchphrase. And also, I'm glad you don't have anything to do with that money now.
Yeah.
Because also, how are you going to be the Christian party?
Oh,
and then
you say screaming Christian, and I'm going, bitches!
How are you going to be the Christian party, but then get off on being ugly?
I mean, there's no... Wait.
Hate like Christian love.
That's it.
There's no hate like Christian love. Which, I mean... If we want to talk about that, we can talk about them opening ceremonies at the Olympics.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Moving on along.
Moving on along. The opening ceremonies. I watched bits and pieces, child. It's very much longer.
I tried to watch it on YouTube. It said 7 hours.
I said, let me find the clips of LeBron them and keep it pushing. I do not have 7 hours wait to open ceremonies. The Last Supper situation. That was not what I got for bit.
Okay, let's if you have not deleted your Facebook, good for you, honestly.
Honestly.
So
unless Facebook want to sponsor us, then
OT, yes,
terrible.
hello Meta. So apparently they got all these drag queens to do a thing for the opening ceremony, reflecting the art and culture of France and yada yada yada. France. And there was this setting that apparently was based off Dionysius, the god of wine and the celebratory and like the way they do that.
Yeah. I think it's Dionysius.
Texas education over here. Dionysius.
I think so.
Okay, sure. Him too. But because the middle drag queen, which you see in the Dionysius photo, has the same thing, they thought it was Jesus and the Last Supper, even though there's like 25 people in there.
That's what I said. Now, if it was 14, I think it's 14 at the Last Supper, right? It may be 13, but I'm pretty sure it's 14. It was 952 people up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, how is this even the same?
And
it's
so
dramatic.
Any Christian that I've seen, well, let me back it up.
Like evangelical. Truck. Oh, you know them different.
Any evangelical who has a truck
and
treats their wife horribly but says, at the end of the day, I just do the best God asks of me, has said anything under the sun about that stupid opening. And now they're like, boycott the Olympics. Shut the up. Like, I'm getting to the point where I always try to be very like, yeah, I'm going to be respectful, blah, blah, blah. Not everything is about you.
That part.
And and if that is we're getting persecuted.
People, yeah.
And I also saw pastors say, first of all, if it was the Last Supper, these drag queens
would have been
invited at that table, and you are probably the one that Jesus would have flipped a table over.
Ooh, nice.
And if that is this is what's heating me up. It's a pissed off phenomenon. And if that is what is going to light your fire, then do better. All these Christians who all you want to talk about is how much you hate Kamala, the drag queen thing, and how much, and what, in 2 months you're going to talk about how much we need to not celebrate Halloween but just dress up for fun. Off.
Ooh, I got makeup on my shirt. Can you tell?
No.
Okay, continue.
That's all I have to say. It's just so go care about something else. There are people who are homeless. There are orphans. In your own city, don't go to Africa and take photo ops with them and then go on a tourist cruise for 5 days.
Kim?
I think that was people are dying. And y'all don't care about them.
So my other favorite part of the opening ceremony.
Yeah. I loved Serena Williams holding on for dear life on the boat. She said, I can't do
I
it.
loved the queen herself, Celine Dion.
Oh, I was thinking about Beyonce.
No, not that.
When she said, hello, women.
Hey, Beyonce.
We snapping. That was so cute.
That was so cute. I am so proud of Celine. I was like,
it almost made me cry.
is this going to happen? I was crying, actual real life tears.
So was Kelly Clarkson.
I was like, is this going to happen? Like, my fear was that, like, her voice cracked or it flubbed or something bad. Like, she didn't look great.
Yeah.
And she looked perfect.
Phenom.
She sounded perfect. I was so happy to see her look so well.
She looked well. She looked fierce. I saw the little tether that was holding her up, so just in case she wanted to fall. The voice.
I know.
And we're fresh off that documentary where she was like, it hurts to sing, and I just resounded there. I've seen the TikToks of people who were in Paris and they could hear it, and I was just like, oh.
My biggest regret right now, is not being in Paris right now I was like, I texted my friend Ashley, hey Ashley, to see if we could get ticket. Okay, to see if we could get be in Paris for this, but it was just like scheduling wise, everyone's busy, work and all the other things. But like,
I know
the magic of being there right now would be.
I have a dream to go to the Olympics. It would have been awesome to go in Paris because the next one is in Los Angeles. Which, like, I would go, especially if y'all invite us. Hello, Olympics.
Hello, Olympics.
But Paris. I will say, too, with the Celine Dion thing, afterwards, Kelly Clarkson was, like, sobbing. And she was like, it's just so great when you know, like, especially vocal, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing that made me mad was those two guys were like, yeah. Anyway, I was like,
they don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Quit kissing your kids and listen to Kelly McClarkson.
Seriously. But
or was that Tom Brady?
I don't know.
No, okay.
But I loved seeing Coco Gauff.
That's what I thought they said when I first saw it. I was like, why is Coco Jones there?
Coco Gauff and LeBron James were the flag bearers.
Yep.
They looked phenomenal. Team USA looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
But you know who my best dress for the opening ceremony is? Hold on, I got to tell you, Chax. I got to fan it because I saved it.
Best dress for the opening ceremony. Let me tell you what. While you look that up, if you're in the Olympics and you're gay, I'm rooting for you.
South Sudan for the opening ceremony was my best dress. They look fly as
Oh, shit.
I don't know who
they
did
ready.
this look. They looked so good. I mean,
we've got it up here if you want to see it.
I was like, damn. But I also think that they won their first medal ever.
Did they really?
They did. They are the youngest country in the Olympics, and they just won their first gold medal.
I love when that happens. Like, you can tell, like, it's a win for the country. You know their country's excited, things like that. And you're like, yay, I'm so glad you get this honor. Aside from everything I just said to my Christian kinfolk here, and, you know, we're split on Kamala versus Trump over here in America. Mama, from the opening ceremony to the closing ceremony, you cut me, I bleed red,
USA,
white,
USA,
and blue.
USA! USA!
That was an eagle screaming in the distance.
I've done that.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I wake up in the morning and that's what I think.
Can I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today? 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Not us hitting the run together. You know why? America, baby. America, yes. Now, after the ceremonies,
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, let's see. I want to get that debate going.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm so excited. Okay, Simone Biles, she's already gone in the qualifier.
Okay, this is my thing with gymnastics, and then we got to move on.
Okay.
We gotta talk.
We could talk about this all day.
So Suni, Jordan, and Simone were the top three, but each country only gets to have two.
I think so.
So now Jordan's out, and that pisses me off.
I know they bring all those girls there, and then you gotta
But the thing is if Americans are 1, 2, and 3, like, I feel like it should be like the top 6 or how many people can be in it, top 8, instead of by country. That
Not
just doesn't.
MySpace rules.
That doesn't seem fair. She's still better than all of those people.
But is it made by the ability or the qualifying number?
It's a qualifying number.
You gotta bring your A game.
But the thing is she doesn't get to go, and her qualifying numbers
Are you
better
saying
than
like they
all
only would bring 2 people from USA?
Yes, that is the rule. But the rule is 2 people from each country.
She's still top 3.
Correct.
That makes more sense. Okay. I thought you were saying she just didn't make the top 3, and I was like, sucks to suck.
No.
As someone who's sitting in a chair during the Olympics.
She made top 3. So
Okay.
there's 15 girls behind her that she beat out for scores. But because she didn't beat out the 2 people on her team, she can't go. And I don't think that's the good rule. So gymnastics, that's bad.
Why don't you go ahead and flip those rules?
Oh, yes. Well, back to like people getting their first gold. The Philippines. We love the Philippines.
We do. Angelo, our former producer, before he, was fired. He was not fired. He left on his own willingly.
Yeah.
But he's Filipino.
He is. So
yes.
I always root for the Philippines. But they got their first medal. Hidalyn
Diaz.
Ooh, thank you.
Sister to Cameron.
Yeah. Nope.
Not really.
Probably not. Hidalyn got her gold medal in powerlifting.
So first of all, the Filipinos' first medal.
And they're whittle.
Second of all,
aren't they whittle?
Maybe not. Don't like classify whole.
Oh.
Angelo's pretty tall. He's tiny, but he's
not tall.
He's like 5'8". I'm just kidding. Okay.
But she lifted up them heavyweights.
Yes, she did. So go.
I'm proud of Hidalyn.
Girl power. Girl
Yeah.
power. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. So watch the Olympics. Let us know what you think. Comment below. We're gonna be all up in Olympic tea.
Village.
Yeah. I wish I was up in the Olympic Village. Okay, you tell you what. Did you know they turned off Grindr in the Olympic Village?
No.
Yeah. And people thought they were like homophobic, but there's a lot of people from countries that if they found them on there, they could get killed. So I was like, you know what? I support it.
Also, though,
do the old fashioned. Go sit outside and wink at people like this at the urinal.
But also, with the Olympic Village, like I get the prevention of trying not to have a gonorrhea outbreak during the Olympics, but to get them people some real beds.
Yeah.
The cardboard beds gotta quit.
Also,
I have so many follow-up questions. Some people in the Olympics are big people. Do they get bigger cardboard?
So did you see that girl on TikTok? She asked this, and a lot of Olympians responded. They were like, does LeBron James sleep in the bed? They said he has, like, some people, they give it to him, but they have a hotel, and they'll stay in a nicer.
Okay.
Yeah, Simone Biles was like, it's uncomfortable, but it does the job.
Well, she's also this big.
She could use an actual Amazon box. And probably do.
Literally a matchbox she can fit her body in.
It's a little tiny mouse.
Literally.
Yes.
So, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just don't see Kevin Durant 6'5".
Yeah, twisting and turning. Yeah.
In
Speaking
an Olympic Village bed.
of twisting and turning, did you see Twisters? Baby, I saw it in 4DX.
I probably should have seen it in 4DX so I wouldn't have fallen asleep. It was so boring.
No, it was not. There is no Twisters hate on the pod.
Oh, my God.
Glenn Powell, if you are watching, don't listen to Raven. Yeah, hire me for a red carpet
Glenn Powell looked great.
That
Daisy,
shot in the rain.
Sarah Daisy Jones, Super Daisy Marie, she looked good. I love Anthony Ramos.
I love Anthony Ramos. He's so cute.
He is so cute.
Especially.
But it was just boring.
No, it wasn't.
I was bored,
So
bro.
I saw it in 4DX, and from that first scene.
You couldn't be bored because your body was rocking like
literally,
this.
we were sitting there like this, and like you could feel like a little rumble when it started, and then when that first like cow flew by or whatever, it was literally like, wham! And we were like, I was like, oh my God. We were with our friend Ellen, friend of the pod. Her popcorn spilled over. I brought marshmallows on the floor. Like, it was amazing. And then, like, after the first big scene where it's supposed to be like, oh my gosh, what's happening? People were laughing because there was a lady, her hair was to the side. Some dude, like, it was a lot.
I thought it was too long. It was about 30 minutes too long.
Oh, see, I don't know.
They could have cut out the last twister. I just feel like one less twister would have been fine. I felt like
could agree with that.
The chemistry between Daisy, what is that lady's name?
Is it Daisy Edgar Jones?
I think so. And Glenn was okay. It wasn't popping off of the screen.
This is an online question that people have really been saying. Should there have been a kiss?
I don't care. I don't care at all.
So apparently there was a kiss.
There was a kiss. I saw it on the internet.
And Steven Spielberg said we don't need it. I personally felt like we didn't need it.
I feel we didn't need the movie in general.
Stop it. Okay.
We could have left it
is
all
not
off.
that
it
bad.
was long.
No, you told me on the phone it's because your phone died, so you couldn't be a millennial.
But if my phone's dead and the movie's good, I watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was not good.
I don't agree.
It was slow. It was very slow. The dialogue wasn't like getting my juices flowing. It was just okay. I give it a 5 out of 10.
Wow.
I give it an F. That's an F.
No, if you had to rate the tornado on a scale of 1 to 5.
It's 5, but 5 is bad. Then people die.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's a 5.
Okay. I would give it a tropical storm. I thought it was very lovely. It was very good. Glenn Powell in the rain.
Okay.
I will say it was very Act 1, Act 2.
Yeah, but Glenn Powell was great. I love Glenn Powell. I loved everybody in the movie. I thought everyone did a great job. Mm-hmm. The movie was boring.
Oh, see, I still disagree.
Yeah, it was boring.
When they were in the pool, it was just great. We don't have good action like that. Everything is a Marvel movie these days. But I will say, the Marvel movie that I did see this weekend that I did love was Deadpool. Did you see Deadpool?
No.
Why not?
I don't care.
People love Deadpool.
People do. Listen, and
no spoilers.
I love that people love Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that people get to be and go and do. I do not care about Marvel. I did try at one point to watch them in like chronological order, and I made it pretty far.
How far are we talking? Like Spider-Man 2? Amazing Spider-Man? Spider-Man and this time it's for real?
Spider-Man this time I think I did it right before. Wait, I can't remember now. I got really far though because I watched them on a trip to Europe. Like I watched 3 on the way there and 3 on the way back, and then I like caught up. Whatever. That's
Sweet Lord.
It's an 8-hour flight.
Yeah.
But it's just fine.
So I saw Deadpool. I will say Marvel movies front to back, like watched it from opening to closing credits. I have seen maybe 3.
Oh, really?
I've never seen the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. I've never seen all of Iron Man's.
I've seen Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I've never seen Avengers because at first I thought they were like, do you remember when even though he's so hot, Henry Cavill tried to do Superman and it was just so like serious?
Yeah.
I always thought that's what Marvel was, and they're so funny.
Question: Spider-Man with Tom Holland, Mariska Hargitay, is she the aunt?
Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order SVU?
Okay, I mixed her and the other lady up. Who's the aunt? Them two. Them
the
white women
one
are
from
the same
Miss
person
Doubtfire.
to me.
Right?
No. That's who I mixed. That's her.
That's the aunt?
Yes, Marissa Tomei. I get her Mariska Hargitay mixed up.
That's the aunt?
In Spider-Man. In Tom Holland Spider-Man. I was trying to
What the hell?
When you said like I haven't seen that one, I'm like, no, I've seen that. That's what made me remember.
Why does that aunt look like she's about to be on Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition?
Yeah, she's hot. So I've seen a Tom Holland Spider-Man thing because I've seen that.
Well, I went and saw Deadpool because this is the first time it was part of Marvel. You know, that was the whole thing. So many jokes, so many callbacks to the fact that Marvel is having a not great what's it called? 4th trimester or whatever it is. And they just announced 2 more Avenger movies.
Oh, wow.
And Doctor Doom.
I like Black Panther. I liked Captain Marvel.
Did you like Black Panther 2?
It was still good.
But
I was sad, though. I was in there crying and whatnot.
But then Rihanna was in there.
Yeah.
Lift me up. I love it.
That was loud. And then I liked... Thor, I liked him. He's in it, right? I like that one. That was it. I did like the Avengers. I never made it to Endgame, and I hear that one's like lit.
I wanna be an Endgame.
I don't know if that's the same, but yeah.
That's what played when the credits roll.
Oh wow.
I'm lying.
Okay.
So all that to say, Deadpool's very funny. Lots of callbacks. No spoilers here. Like I said, we don't spoil on the pod unless the movie's like 5 years old. Get over
yourself. Do you know what I do want to see, but I haven't seen it?
Tell me.
Daddy Long Legs.
Daddy Long Legs?
Oh, yep.
Not Daddy Long Legs.
I want to see that, but I be tired and nobody have time to go to the movies.
I know. Well, and it's supposed to be scary.
It's like a thriller.
They said it's like bone chilling, not like
maybe we should go tonight.
Okay.
All right, moving on along.
Speaking of movies, it's time to get back to Watcha Watchin.
Watcha Watchin.
Let's watch a Disney Channel movie. I need you to church it up.
Let's watch a Disney Channel movie. Holly, holly, hallelujah. Disney Channel movie. Disney Channel movie. Disney Channel movie. Your throat gonna be sore.
I know.
And
I
that's
shouldn't
what
have
you
done
get.
that. Disney! Okay. What you watching? Okay, so when we last left off, we were all the way to our 8 p.m. hour. I have 3 great movies. I have Cheetah Girls, Smart House, and Alley Cat Steerike. And Raven, pick some okay ones.
I had Johnny Tsunami, High School Musical, and Brink.
And those are very good movies. So now we are going to continue with picking our movies. So we're doing 6, 7, 8, 9 if you weren't here last week. And we're doing our perfect DCOM movie marathon lineup.
DCOM movie marathon.
And since you are the lady and the queen.
DCOM movie marathon. DCOM.
Did you love on top with DCOM?
DCOM.
No.
Like, what's the little girl? She was doing it. She started coughing. She's in Little Me. Little brown girl. She's in Blackish.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What is her name?
Annie. Mariska Hargitay.
First of all, this is a little black child who's on Blackish. She's in The Little Me with Issa Rae. What is that baby's name? Marsai Martin.
Marsai Martin.
Woo!
Not you being quicker than Google.
I know, where she's doing Love on Top, and she's like really little. She like chokes and dies. And I was like, don't throw up.
I love that. Okay, pick your movie.
Okay.
What's your hour?
Now we're getting to the nitty gritty, and I'm getting nervous.
See, I think 9 p.m. is like, I really want to watch this movie, but your mom's like, it's time to go to bed. You know what I mean?
I think I'm going to have to.
I'm nervous right now.
I think I just have to go. Oh, gosh. Okay, there's 3 left on the board that I really want to use.
Okay. What are they?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, fine. I was trying to confide in you, but. And you only have 2 slots left?
I only have 2 slots left. I think on this one, I'm going to have to go with the one I watched the most that had the most impact on me as a human being.
I think I know what it is.
And I think these are so many movies.
Let's talk about what's left real quick. I mean, there's some that you probably won't pick that I can already tell, like Even Stevens movie, Rip Girls. I don't feel like those are your movies.
Okay.
But I feel like you would love like Halloween Town. Oh my gosh, we forgot one. When we were naming them off, The Color of Friendship.
I love
that
The
is
Color
racist.
of Friendship.
What do you always say? That's racist. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to go with what I watched the most.
Okay.
Because that's the point of this list, right?
This is like your if
best
you had a
night
day
ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Xenon.
Xenon? Really?
I have to go Xenon.
Tell me why.
I watched this so much. I watched this probably the most out of any movie on here at the time.
Xenon?
I loved this movie.
Okay.
Loved the fashion. I still say Zetas Tapetus.
Zetas Lapetus.
To me, it's Zetas Tapetus, and I say what I say, not ammo to if I take a bit.
Okay.
I loved Raven in it. I thought she was so cute. I just felt like
those
this
big
was
braids.
like, when I think of DCOMs, this is one of the ones that pops in my brain.
Like when you think DCOM.
Yeah, when I think DCOM. So I think I'm going to have to go with Xenon.
My memory tied to this, when we didn't have cable for the first 9 years of my life, and then my mom got married to my stepdad, and he insisted that was the thing we did. And that was the first thing I watched.
Is it?
It was Xenon Girl of the 21st
it was
century.
Just so
Remember they
good.
had those little head massagers?
Yes. It was really good. And then we had Zoom, Zoom, Zoom.
Made my heart go
boom, boom.
My supernova girl. Kind of.
You could have just kept it cute.
No, I want to do the harmony. I remember we watched this recently, and you were like, "This is supposed to be in the year 2049."
Yeah,
because they were driving a slug bug.
Literally, it was like Tesla, baby, Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla, and then they lived in space. Obviously, I will riddle me this.
Would I live in space? Absolutely.
You would?
I would.
In the space day?
I would push all y'all over to get out of this place.
Really?
I hate it here.
But, I mean, well, it depends who's running the space station.
Me.
Is it United Nations? You are?
Yeah.
You're Ravon.
I'm in charge.
Girl of the 22nd century.
Would I live in space? If it were like it was in Xenon, probably.
Okay. Where you have to save the spaceship from exploding?
Not that part.
Okay.
Just like the convenience of it. It's like being on a cruise.
Yeah.
But also there's only so many people on a space day.
Wow. So you'll know everybody.
Yeah. But do you, or do you get put on a random one? See, I have questions. So right now, Until I have further information, I will not be moving to space.
You'll be staying on Earth with the O-rings.
Yes,
You
with
remember?
the O-rings.
That made me want to try onion rings. I tried them at Sonic.
Love
They were
onion
okay.
rings.
Love that movie. I'm kind of bummed that you got it because now that we keep going deeper into
Now
the
you're
lore.
like, I really like that one. It was between that and The Color of Friendship for me for that
love
slot.
The Color of Friendship. Okay, I got to be honest. The Halloween movies, we haven't even talked about that. Like Halloween Town, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Phantom of the Megaplex, Mom's Got a Date with the Vampire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They just made a lot of Halloween Towns. Remember, they made the first 3 with Kimberly J. Brown.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then the 4th one, they got that other hoe in there, Sarah Paxton.
Yeah, and she was in Quint.
Yeah. Kimberly, not Sarah.
I love Quint.
So I'm wanting to do like scary, but there's a special place in my heart for one of these movies, and I think I want it before you take it.
Okay.
Do you think you know which one I'm talking about? You know which one I'm talking about because we're both gay. You know what? I'm going to just choose that movie. I'm going to come back to Halloween, and I'm going to choose The 13th Year.
You can have that.
Really?
I would not have taken that.
I love The 13th Year.
He was a terrible actor.
He was hot.
He was a terrible actor.
And like today's movies with people with a lot of followers,
he was
we
like,
excuse it because
Mom,
he's hot.
I don't know what happened. I have fins now. Like,
Mom, I want to stay in the shower.
It was like not very good. It was a good movie, but he was not very good. You know, the only reason I liked it was because the girl from the Jersey was in it.
Yes,
I was
Morgan.
obsessed with her.
Well, I don't know what her real name was.
Yeah.
Courtney.
I have no idea.
No, her name was Courtney, but her real name's Morgan. Oh, see, that's what I said.
That's not what you said.
Gabe coming in with the facts. Listen,
Ooh,
I loved
tough.
The Little Mermaid growing up, so when I found out there was a guy mermaid when I was 13, I was so pissed that I was not a merman. I thought he was like a little bit of a sexual awakening. Oh. Okay. I used to sit in the shower and I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to. And pretend like I was a merman. And then I also, at the 4th grade talent show, told people I could breathe underwater. And my teacher, of all people, went, prove it. And I went to the water fountain, and I was like, put my mouth up, and I was like, see? And she was like, sit down. Miss Hudspeth did not play games. But the 13th Year, it had Joey from Full House in it. What's his name? Dave Coulier. Alanis Morissette's nemesis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, an American Idol kid growing up. I always thought the lyrics were, would she go down with you to the theater? Those are not the lyrics.
No, it's when she go down on you in a theater.
I know, but
it was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And now you're thinking of me when you fuck her.
Oh. Wait, really?
Yeah.
I love Alanis Morissette.
You.
But I grew up on the
heavy in that youth group.
I was. Oh my God, you don't even know.
God
different episode.
Yeah,
different
seriously.
episode. Okay, so my 9 o'clock hour is like it's almost bedtime, so I had to get my boy in. I say that now. He's older. He's hot now.
I don't believe that.
Look him up. Gabe, Ches Starbuck, look him up. He is hot now. He's got tattoos. And
he was a cute kid.
You know what I wonder though? Courtney, the girl who was in the movie, what happened to her? Because she was.
He must be really hot. Gabe had a really big reaction.
Gasped. You're about to see this. You're welcome.
No.
Work it out.
Freaking way. Wait, but give it close.
He said, "Here's your merman. You are."
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shook.
He is hot. Whew, yeah. Disney knew what they were doing.
They should do a reunion. 13th year reunion.
Yes, and then Courtney, we'll see where she's been. So,
all right,
did you hear about that one kid from the Jersey? He passed. Okay, we'll come back to it. Okay, so what's our last category? Late night.
Okay, so this is a toughie. I have 2 choices I'm having to pick between.
Okay.
So the 2 that I'm thinking of is Double Teamed.
Okay.
Because
different kind of late night when you're adult. Okay, come on now.
I loved that movie, and the other is Motocross.
Oh, you know what's funny is if we're going under the category late night, that was actually always on at 3 a.m.
Okay. I want to pick Double Teamed because of like girl power, and I feel like that was like I was a basketball girly, so like that was like a good one. But then I want to pick Motocross because I feel like I watched it so much.
I remember that the younger kid last night. I had spaghetti that crunched.
You will remember the weirdest thing.
I remember that. It was so funny to me.
And I just remember the guy
I thought that was like
that
comedy.
was so hot. Riley was his name. Is his name Riley on the movie or Riley in real life?
I think it's Riley in the movie.
Riley Green? Is that a person? Did I make that up?
That's a country singer.
Who's in
Grandpa.
Motocross? What's Dean's real name? Riley Smith.
Riley Smith. That's the one you thought was the love interest. Honestly, he was cute, but I thought the brother was cuter.
Oh, see, I thought he was cuter.
No, I thought the brother was so cute.
This is so hard. Okay, I think I'm going to go with...
I mean, they really got a girl who they made look like a dude. So, well, hold on. Before you pick, let's look at the downsides. On motocross...
You're making this really long.
No, it's not. It's supposed to be fun. On motocross, sexist. But then on Double Team, they try to make us believe that those two girls were twins.
I know.
If it were to come on right now, which one would you stop folding the laundry and sit down and actually watch the rest of? You're going with that one?
I'm going with Double Team.
Show the camera and tell the audience.
I'm going to go with Double Teamed.
Double Teamed. That is wild.
It was such a cool story.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I watched it
Isn't
recently.
it true?
And it was based on real people. I feel like it was... for me at the time, it was very much like I said, I was a basketball girly.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt like it was like my vibe.
Okay. So I love that.
I'm like a sports girly.
You're really looking, well, you love college football.
I do.
And you always make me do sports
Gosh,
stuff
that was
here.
stressful. Okay.
Let me tell you something that I loved about Double Teamed. You remember they lived in that big house and he moved them to that tiny little apartment?
So that was our life story. I've told y'all this once that my dad moved us into the neighborhood that we grew up in, in Hoover the city, so that my brother could play football.
Really?
So very much our vibe.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
He moved.
Mm-hmm.
See, I always wanted that to happen because I wanted to be like a kid star. My mom was like, "I'm not taking you to Hollywood."
We moved 15, 20 minutes down the road. It wasn't it was.
I wanted to move 3 states. I wanted my mom to pull Hillary Duff.
They didn't take me to LA and get out there, girl, and show what you can do.
I had to go to the fake people who were like, "Do you want to be in the movies?" Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I had to beg my mom to take me to that, and then they were like, "We need $10,000." My mom was like, "Let's go." So okay, but I remember that. Do you remember that girl in there, Nikki?
I loved Nikki, and I loved that they were like, "She's rich, but really she wants a dad who makes her gross sandwiches." It's like, no, I'd rather be rich.
Yeah,
Thanks.
for real.
Also, I'm committed to.
No, hold on. As people who grew up with loving parents who were always there, you know what? Maybe it would be nice to have a Thanksgiving alone.
I love my mom and daddy down. I love my mom and daddy down.
Pam, if you're watching this, you know I love you.
But that girl lived in a mansion, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
And then she was like, "I just want to come to y'all's Palisades apartment."
Literally,
I was like, "Girl, you don't invite us."
And eat disgusting
bean grilled cheese.
Ugh. Sick. So yeah, I loved that one. I feel like it held up.
Yeah.
I'm stressed.
Okay. So for my
stressed
last
about
one,
my list.
We were talking about the Halloween ones or the scary ones, and I feel like for late night, because I wasn't allowed to watch those really, if it had any remote of spook.
I know which one you're gonna pick.
So, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Which one?
Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
No. I watched that
Halloween
a couple times. Mom's Got a Date with the Vampire was actually low-key scary to me, as was Don't Look Under the Bed.
Megaplex.
Don't Look Under the Bed.
He's picking Phantom of the Megaplex.
Can I finish? Don't Look Under the Bed was terrible.
No, I can't watch that to this day.
The scary face that guy does. Can't do it. So, and I love Halloween Town, but I low-key still watch that to this day every Halloween.
I feel like we watch it every year.
So with that being said, Raven might have been right.
Phantom of the Megaplex!
In saying that I loved Phantom of the Megaplex. Oh,
So you just said Hillary Duff. I hate that stupid bitch. That's what you said.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. Hillary Duff, if you're watching, because I know you watch every week. First of all, late night, Phantom of the Megaplex. I'll talk about Hillary Duff in a second.
You put it on so cute.
And what? Hilarious movie. You know I love the movies. I'm a Regal card-carrying person. So are you. This whole movie is where every movie becomes 4DX. Because remember, the Twister movie, they start blowing things everywhere. That one movie with the rain, they all get wet.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am so sorry.
Do you not remember Phantom of the Megaplex? So this guy wants to get promoted, and they're doing a big movie premiere that night.
But what does that have to do with people blowing stuff in your face?
Well, let me tell you. So remember, they're doing a big movie premiere, and they're like, nothing can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that manager guy sucks, and he thinks he's going to get the promotion. And when he finds out he's not, he is the Phantom. Spoiler alert. And so,
not spoiler alert. For that in '96.
Literally. But remember, he starts ruining stuff. So the Twister movie at the theater, they put the fans and they start blowing, and nobody can watch the movie because the fans are blowing so hard. There's a movie about a boat where they start wetting all the people, and then the kids love movies, so they go. Oh wow.
My God.
So the main character, I don't remember what his name was, but he got hot too.
He's hot too.
Okay.
These people all aged very nicely.
So basically all that happened and...
I hated that movie.
Really?
I did not like Phantom of the Megaplex.
And then there was that old guy.
Do you know what I did like, but I don't know if it's a real Disney movie, DCOM or not?
Tell me.
We always do this. Under Wraps.
Under Wraps.
It was?
It was the Disney. It was a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah, I loved that one. That was a good one.
About the mummy?
Yeah.
See when that came on?
Was that Shia LaBeouf?
No. That was the Ghost movie. It's like Team Ghost, Ghost Team.
I didn't watch it.
Ghost Team Con. Nobody did.
Under Wraps was a good one.
I liked Under Wraps. Halloween. I feel
Halloween.
You know what? We're short on time. Alternate, because we're gonna do.
Yeah,
let's
do
an alternate because there's too many good movies on here.
One alternate.
I will say, the ones that I know I'm not gonna pick, but I just need to shout out real quick: Horse Sense and Jumping Ship together. Also, the Lawrence brothers, hot.
I know, I love the Lawrence
brothers.
brothers.
I loved Horse Sense. They saved the farm.
I really liked Quince. That one
Really?
was so cute.
I think that's what started my, I don't need kids.
I just also felt like they kind of shitted on her a lot in that movie. I'm like, I would be pissed.
If I was 13 and you started and had 5 kids.
Yeah, pissed. But it's a good one, but I wouldn't pick that one. Gotta kick it up. Si se puede, si se puede, si se puede.
That's a political statement.
I love that one, but I'm not going to pick it.
Low key. Okay, which ones were you like, actually, no. For me, Get a Clue.
I didn't like that one.
Love Lindsay Lohan and Brenda songs.
Yeah.
But not for me. Even Stevens movie. Loved Even Stevens. The movie was a little kitschy to me.
I don't remember watching that.
Back to Hilary Duff. Love My Girl Down. Hello.
I can't tell.
This was not the movie. When they did their little dance
We just
off.
watched it recently.
Who?
Me and my friend Anthony.
Oh, dope invite.
And this part where they go.
What are you?
Ooh.
You know what it's giving? The white girls on Bring It On.
It was so bad. I think we went to sleep. I'm pretty sure Anthony and I both went to sleep.
You probably did.
It was so bad.
Christy Carlson Romano, now she's doing all that clickbaiting.
Yeah,
but
she's so annoying.
She was killing it on Even Stevens.
Yeah.
Hilary Duff loved her on Lizzie McGuire and pretty much anything else she breathes in. But this movie was not my favorite.
Okay, so what is going to be your alternate?
So my alternate, I get to go first now?
Go first.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, that's hard. I think I was adding because I didn't know what I wanted. Okay, so I will say The Luck of the Irish. That was when I watched and told everybody I was Irish. And then tried to do a step dance for the 4th grade talent show, the first semester, not the second semester. I'm going to be honest. I love Halloween Town, and I thought I would pick that as my alternate. I'm going to go with Jumping Ship.
It's a terrible alternate.
No, it's not. I loved the Lawrence brothers. They were so hot. It was adventure. It was mystery. They found a treasure. Do you remember that? And they were on a ship, and they had to jump off of it, hence the title.
Actually, we just watched that one, too.
Is it good?
DCOM movie marathon day. It actually was very good.
Why didn't you invite me or Gabe?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then.
So you're going to pick Quince?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick Motocross.
Really? Okay, so Gabe is freaking out. He's wondering why we don't have Halloween Town.
I feel
like we still watch Halloween Town, though. These for me, I'm like, this is what I watched younger. And I wasn't allowed to watch Halloween Town when I was younger.
Motocross for me was like...
It's motocrossed.
Oh, I thought it was motor.
Mortar cross?
Motor. It's moto.
Motocross. Motorcycle?
Well, yeah, which is why I thought that, because
motocross.
But motor cross would be the same vibe, because a motorcycle.
Just talk about the movie. Talk about the movie.
I don't want to anymore. No, it was really good.
Okay. Well, that's great. I love that so much. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's keep going. What movie do you want to watch when the sun comes up? For me, it would be Color of Friendship.
Good with my list.
I think I am too.
The only small change, these could probably switch.
Okay.
Maybe. But no,
it's a close alternate. I mean, you even put it close.
I'm standing on my business with this list.
If I had to trade one out now, 6 and 7, you're not touching. 9, you're not touching. Maybe Alley Cat Strike.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just love Phantom. And it's I feel like it's different genre. Musical, realistic fiction, sports, horny, and then scary.
Okay.
And then adventure.
Okay.
So,
all right, tell us what would be on your top 5
Yeah.
DCOMs.
Comment below.
What did we miss? Did we miss any movies? So what we left on the board.
Yeah, read what we left. Here, you hold it this time. Well, I'll hold it for you. Just read it.
What we left on the board were Horse Sense, Halloween Town, The Color of Friendship.
Racist.
That's a tough one to leave on the board.
It's about apartheid.
It was.
Remember, she had that little thing in the coat, and the maid was like, "Girl."
Yeah, I do. Gotta Kick It Up. Even Stevens movie. Luck of the Irish. Cadet Kelly. Get a Clue. Don't Look Under the Bed. Quince. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire and Rip Girls.
Rip Girls. Rip Girls. You know, who was in that? Isn't that the girl who Taylor Swift wrote that song about? She's not a saint and she's not what you think. She's an actress. She's better known for the things that she does on the mattress. Until she released Taylor's version, she was a moth to a flame. Hold on, personally, and I saw this and I agree with it. If you're going to call me a slut and you're going to re-release it, you better say that shit with your whole chest. Don't change it now because the times have changed. If you're going to call me a slut, you better call me a slut. Raven calls me a slut no matter what. So, that's all I'm going to say.
Never said those words.
With that being said, DCOMs. Horse Sense is going to be next. At some point, I'll pick Halloween Town.
I mean, yeah, but like, I just feel like and then there were movies that like I thought were DCOMs, but obviously they weren't.
Like what?
Escape to Witch Mountain.
That was Eric Von Detten.
It was Eric Von Detten and the girl who plays in Handmaid's Tale.
Alexis Bledel?
No, the main girl.
I've never seen Handmaid's Tale. I like light stuff.
What's that baby's name?
The Scientologist?
Yes.
Natalie?
No.
Stacy?
What is her name?
It's like weird.
Elizabeth Moss.
Weird name.
I'm like, it's very much a regular name.
Elizabeth Moss.
And Eric Von Detten, and they're twins, and they don't
Yeah.
know that they're twins. They end up like reconnecting. I don't think it's a DCOM, but they
No,
played it
it
on
was,
Disney a lot.
It was a Wonderful World of Disney,
Oh, okay.
which aired on ABC.
Okay. Another one for me, similar, Wish Upon a Star. I don't know if that was I don't think that
was a DCOM?
It was?
Yeah. I'm going back to Wonderful World of Disney. Model behavior.
Yeah, that was going to, if you would let me finish talking, that was going to be my next one.
No, because it's a podcast. We do yin and yang.
But wait, time out.
What?
So Wish Upon a Star is a DCOM.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That would have been number one on my list.
Who was on that? Katherine Heigl?
Katherine Heigl.
Heigl.
That one also stands up.
Do you remember the girl came out in lingerie?
We looked at it and it wasn't a DCOM.
I'm trying to think about what else. Oh.
Model Behavior was my other one that I watched all the time. That is in a DCOM with Justin Timberlake, where it's the two girls look exactly alike.
And you can't find it anywhere.
I watched it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
I believe so.
Oh, work. That's like one of the few Justin Timberlake movies I'll watch. Mine's Trolls.
Hold on.
Oh,
here's My Date with the President's Daughter. Full movie.
Oh, work. It's because it's an election year.
But yeah, My Date with the President's Daughter is another one.
Oh, yeah. With that little pink dress?
Yes, I loved that movie. And that's when that man was hot. What's his name who played
Will
Eric?
Friedle?
Yeah.
Yes.
I loved him.
He's like, we got to go to the dance. I've never seen somebody so gung-ho on going to a school dance.
I know.
That was fun.
Because he wanted everyone to see him with her. That was the point.
I
Because
guess.
she was the president's daughter.
It's been a while since I've seen it. Okay. what other? Remember, and like she was doing fun stuff. They like went to the club. She put $700. That's how you knew she was rich. So she's like, it's only $700. Put it on a credit card. And it's like, not everyone is rich. Haley.
I love the movies about presidents, kids.
Yeah.
The one that Katie Holmes was the president's daughter.
First daughter. First kid.
I love that one too.
Did you watch the one with Sinbad?
No.
It was called like it was about him being the Secret Service for the first kid.
Thank you all so much for joining us today for our dive back on memory lane.
Yeah, no, go ahead and wrap it up since you're so eloquent with it. Go ahead. Golly.
No, but really, thank you all so much for watching our top 5 DCOMs of all time.
For Watcha Watchin.
For Watcha Watchin. That was never the name.
That's a great name.
And it's good.
Watcha Watchin.
Watcha Watchin.
You know what? Screw this.
Take us out,
Thank
Blake.
you so much for listening to this episode of Rewind the Podcast and or watching it. Hello, hi. If you want to keep listening to other episodes, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you like podcasts. I'm not going to tell you what you like because you already know and you're a smart person. But if you want to watch the podcast and see our beautiful faces, you can watch us on the YouTubes and make sure you comment, subscribe, and sign up for alerts so you know when we've got new content because we do more than just the podcast. Isn't that right, Raven? Don't say anything because it's true.
Right.
Oh, With that being said, Raven.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like my DCOM list. If you want to see me on social media, you can find me at I am Raven Dawson.
And I know you like my DCOM list, so if you like it, comment below just to let me know because I love validation. But if you want to follow me, I'm everywhere chronically online, and you can find me at Blake Rackley. And with that being said, we'll see you
later
next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Love you.
Kisses.
Bye.
Aw.
See ya.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Stop it.
Love you.
Mwah.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.